Welcome everyone to the Daily Swole. It's the fucking panda. What up, bitches? What up? What up? You like my panda beard? Where's my eucalyptus? Woman, where's shit? She must be in the crapper. Running out of eucalyptus. Good on a Sunday. No sir, no sir. Can't get yoked without no eucalyptus. That's the sound a panda makes, especially when he's yoked. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Welcome to episode 345. Motherfuckers, it's a bearded fucking panda. It's a bearded panda. Happy Easter. Go eat some chocolate. Go eat some chocolate. That's what it's good for. Go eat some chocolate. Happy Sunday. It's another fucking day. Welcome everyone to episode 3.
The sun is shining. The birds are chirping. The bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
45. Today is another Sunday bulk day. Today's episode is about getting yoked. Today is just another Sunday. Don't treat it any differently. Don't trick yourself. Don't be tricked. Don't be tricked into buying food, into buying chocolate. It's the same as last Sunday. It's Sunday. It's a day. The sun rose, and so did these sick fucking gains. That's the only thing that's rising on this Sunday. Are these sick fucking gains rising out of my fucking humerus. Bam, bam, bam. I forgot it's Easter too. Not my thing. My thing's about making sick gains and drinking coffee and getting hyped up and telling all of you how to get absolutely yoked. Because today is Swole Sunday. Today is Sunday bulk day. I don't care. I don't care what you call it. Today is another opportunity to get absolutely fucking jacked. So let's talk about getting big. Let's talk about getting huge. Let's talk about getting fucking swole. Let's talk about getting fucking swole. So let's talk about this. Because a lot of you are afraid either to get big, you're afraid to get fat, you're afraid to get big arms, you're afraid because you're trying to lose weight. Some women are like, they're going to tune off this episode because I'm talking about getting yoked. I'm talking about getting huge. But that doesn't mean that you have to get, big physically like that. You're not trying to bulk up in terms of fats. You're trying to put on muscle. So this is for everyone. This is for everyone, men and women alike. You have to start thinking in terms of building muscle. You have to start thinking in terms of bulking up, because when I say bulking, I'm not talking about eating the fucking world. I'm talking about building muscle. So what do you have to do? First off, you need to eat food. Too many of you are going too light with the food. You're eating too little and your body is going into what's known as a starvation mode, and you are literally shutting down and your metabolism is coming to a screeching halt. So before I go any further, let me just reintroduce this episode. This is Swole Sunday. How to get yoked like ain't no joke. Every fucking day. This is a Daily Swole 345. Thanks for joining me live on Facebook every day at 12 noon Eastern Time, watching on YouTube and listening to the SoundCloud and iTunes podcast. That kind of sucks that most gyms are shutting down. Mine closed at 1, so I won't have an opportunity to work out today because I didn't get a chance to doing it this morning. How do I feel about 1 gram of protein per body weight? More than likely too much for the vast majority of people. That's a little bit of a mythical resource, but what that means is more calories. You need sufficient protein, but you need more calories. So when you're trying to build muscle, let's go over some bullet points here. We're trying to build muscle, you need calories, right? You need to up the calories. So let's do a little drawing. Papa Swole is going to go black and white. I'm going to go black and white for you, okay? Papa Swole is going to go black and white. So when you're doing, let's get this. When you are trying to, let's trash everything. When you're trying to up the calories, bloop, you're trying to up the calories. So food is going to go up, all right? Food increases. The reason is because your body needs fuel. You need fuel. You need fuel to drive that car. So you need extra calories. You need an excess. I'm not saying that you need to be eating 5,000. The big misconception is that when you are bulking, that you need to be eating something like a stupid number like 5,000 calories, and that's absolutely not true. That's just not true. You do not have to eat that many calories. You don't have to excessively overload yourself to that point. It doesn't make sense to eat that many calories, and you're gonna put on a lot of extra body fat. So if you're eating too many calories, so let's say if you require this amount, but then what you're actually consuming is up here, that difference, this whole area here, is going to lead to an actual storage of more body fat. I'm not saying you're not gonna build muscle too, but if you are in excess too much, if you're in excess too much, you're going to store more body fat. You're going to put on extra. So you don't need like 3,000 extra calories a day, because you will put on a lot of extra sloppy weight. It's called sloppy bulk. You know, people are eating fast food and pizza and shit. And yeah, you gain weight, but you gain a lot of shit too. My wife wants to bulk and keep her abs. Good luck with that shit, Edgardo. I mean, this is the big misconception, is that people trying to get bigger and stay lean. Like, you got to pick one. It's extremely hard to do that. Like, you really have to be like a couple hundred calories over. You have to be really monitoring every little last detail, and you're gonna put on a little bit of fat. You can't get big and like get leaner as you get bigger. Can you keep your abs to a point? But you have to make sure, one of the big things that people often don't do is they don't keep that limit really shallow. So if you're trying to eat in excess, you know, and this is what you need, you know, instead of eating, you know, fucking up here, you need to be consuming something like this. You know, and make sure that those sources are coming from quality fats, you know, protein sources, you know, maybe slightly carbohydrate, like a nice blend, like the same macronutrient ratio, or whatever you're choosing, to be right in this range here. Once you start getting too high here, you know, that's you're just getting more in the fat zone. You're getting more in the fat zone. Just the amount of calories that you don't need. The amount of calories you don't need. So it's just the balance and finding that balance, but finding that excess in calories. So you don't need more than maybe like 300 or 500 calories extra a day, and that builds up over time. It also depends on how you're training. So people that I want to get bigger, build muscle, and keep my abs, or I want to stay leaner, get leaner and build muscle. Most of you just need to focus on building muscle. I'm telling you. Focus on building muscle. You want to lose fat? If you want to lose, you need to build. You want to lose? Then you have to build. If you want to lose, build. That's how you're going to lose fat. That's how you're going to burn fat, by building muscle. You build muscle, your body is utilizing more calories. Your body will maintain at a higher caloric rate. Your body will, throughout the entire day, will look to fat stores to eliminate extra energy, because you'll need more. It's going to elevate your caloric burning rate, your metabolic rate. Doesn't mean that it's not possible to build some muscle and keep fat minimal, but it's very, very challenging, very difficult, and everyone's so different. It's very hard just to say, this is what you have to do, because you're different than me. Everyone's different. And most people don't really know what they're putting on, because they're not doing the exact measurements. They're not doing body composition. They're not doing DEXA scans. They're not doing accurate body fat assessments. They're just using calipers, or looking in the mirror, going by how they feel, or using a measuring tape. And that's not a good, looking in the mirror and seeing how much water you're retaining from day to day is the worst way to see if something's working, because you'll fluctuate. You'll wake up one morning and you'll look lean. You'll wake up the next morning, you'll feel flat and you'll feel swollen. You'll change a couple pounds per day. Some days you'll feel flat, some days you'll feel pumped, some days you feel full. You know, you're gonna change from day to day. You're gonna change from day to day, so you can't judge one day to the next on how your progress is. You have to make sure that you are doing the proper testing if you're gonna be going by that. And most people don't have the resources in order to measure body fat. So if you're trying to bulk, you're trying to get big, let's stop eating stupid excess of calories, but let's be realistic, okay? Let's be realistic with the caloric intake. So what I want all of you to do, Get rid of that dot. Let's draw on Papa Swole's face. Yes. Yeah. I look so proper. Yes, with my mustache. Yeah, you like that? So let's think about this. What I want you to do, and of course we got the Daily Swole Club and Ask Papa Swoleo rolling. So if you want a question, you have a question you want answered, use the hashtag Ask Papa Swoleo. If you're not sharing and liking the broadcast, there's no way you are going to win the Daily Swole Club. So use the hashtag Daily Swole Club. Float some thumbs, share, like the broadcast, and join up for the Daily Swole Club because that's about to drop very, very shortly. The sharing definitely needs to improve and increase. So make sure you are hitting that share button all the time. And that's going to eliminate a lot of shitty friends in your life. If they're like, oh my God, you're sharing this broadcast all the time. Why do you share that? They're lazy. They're not the people for you. Honestly, they're not the people for you. If you're sharing fitness stuff, if you're sharing knowledge, if you're sharing positivity and wellness, and they're giving some negative feedback, then they could either change their fucking following status and edit their own privacy settings so they don't see everything that you post, or they can shut up and get aboard the gain train and stop making excuses for being a pussy. That's what they can do. That's what they can do in reality. So when you think about that way, if they're like, oh my God, you're watching, why do you always post Papa Swoleo? Because you're a piece of shit, get out of my life. Say that to someone's face, then flex on them. And then flex on them. Just do it. Just make sure you flex on them. You have to flex when you say that. It's useless otherwise. So what up, peeps? Make sure today, it's Sunday, you're going to enjoy stuff with your family, you're going to enjoy some time if you're not working and whatnot. But Sunday bulk day, another day of the week, another chance to jump on the gain train. If you're trying to build muscle, you need to be overloading your muscles. You need to be not only eating right, but you have to be training right. You have to be sleeping right. And a lot of people are just saying, hey, how do I get bigger and stay lean? How do I build muscle? They don't know the first thing. Oh, but I eat a lot of food. No, you fucking don't. No, you don't eat a lot of food. You don't eat a lot of food. Like, you don't realize how much you do have to eat or how much you need to eat because you're not measuring, you're not assessing at the moment. You're not assessing what you're doing now. If you don't know what you're doing now, how can you change it? If you don't know how much you're eating, like, oh, I need to eat more. Yeah, no, I know I need to eat more. Well, how do you know? Do you weigh? Do you measure? Do you calculate? Well, no, I'm just going to start eating more. You're just going to eat more, and so you feel more full. Your feeling of full is going to change from day to day. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be stuffing your face when you feel full. Just because you feel full, when you're trying to bulk, that's the thing. If you have to eat, let's say 3,000 calories a day or 3,500 when you're full, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, you're full, so you need to eat this food. Oh, I don't feel like it today. I feel so hungry today, so you eat it. It's a piece of cake. The next day, oh, I don't feel that hungry. So what? You have to eat it. A lot of people will fluctuate day to day, like, I don't feel like doing it today. Like, you think fucking building muscle is just like when you feel like it? I feel like doing it today. I don't feel like, I didn't eat so much the next day, I didn't eat so much, I didn't have time. And the next day, yeah, I ate everything perfect. And then for 2 days, oh, I was out, I was this and that. You're not gonna gain muscle. You're making excuses and you're lying to yourself. If you're not doing it every day, that's the shit of it. You're doing it every day. Sometimes when I work out, I get more hungry. Yeah, because you're exercising. You're always gonna be more hungry when you work out. All the time. That's how it works. That's how it fucking works. But most people think that they can build muscle and they can get results by doing it like every other day or eating big when they remember or they don't have time or, oh yeah, didn't have time to prep my meals so I had to eat out. I did this, that, and the other. No. Yo, building muscle and getting results and losing fat and all that stuff is not 3 days a week or 4 days a week or 5 days a week. It's not 6 days a week. Yo, it's 7 days a fucking week. It's 7 days a fucking week. 7 days a week. Do you understand what that means? Do you understand what that means? 7 days a fucking week. 7 fucking days. It's so stupid. It's so stupid that anyone thinks that you can get that with 5. Oh, you want to get results with 70% effort? Great. Do it 5 days a week. Good luck with that. Nothing. I'm tired of fish? Then eat chicken or steak or eggs. Some good meals to eat for bulking. Food. Eat more. You get tired of fish. Then why are you eating fish? Stop eating fish. There's other things out there. It's called a supermarket. You can go in there. There's tons of food. There's tons of food. You get tired of fish, then fucking eat chicken, eat steak, eat eggs, eat rice and beans, just fucking eat. and you need more than you're maintaining. Okay? So every day, it's every day. It's every day. It's every day. Every day. Every day. Good. Thank you for joining me for episode 345 of the Daily Fucking Swole, the most muscular podcast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex. We all look absolutely fucking yoked live on camera. Boom. Gotta switch up the meals. If you want to. If you want to. Being consistent. Being consistent. Real men do swolga. It's swolga. We don't do yoga in Swolenormous. Bum, 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 bum. Stop using that hashtag. Oliver Hallberg. Congratulations, Oliver. Message me. You are today's Daily Swole Club winner. We're going to talk one-on-one, bro, and wrap that shit up and wrap it down. So make sure when you're joining, everyone, using the hashtag, if you're seeing that, if you're watching for the first time, if you use the hashtag Daily Swole Club, we're going to go down one-on-one. We get about 15-20 minutes to talk and shoot the shit, ask me any questions you want. So congratulations, Oliver. And always, when someone wins, we clap, everyone float some thumbs, float some hearts, everyone say, yay, Oliver, or congrats, Oliver, or, well, if you want to win, Jared, you got to show up every day, like and share the broadcast, and use that hashtag. Tag some people. Tag some people. That always goes well. That always goes well to tag people afterwards. So if you can't tag live, make sure you come back in the comments and get those names bold and tag some people, because sometimes sharing, people don't look at your wall. So if you tag people, that's always more effective. And I always appreciate you guys tagging people in all the other posts. So stay tuned for the timeline, a lot of videos. If you haven't checked the latest Driving While Gaining, the social media host video, if you haven't checked that out in the timeline, make sure you do so. And other Papa Swolios and other posts right here on Facebook. A lot more content coming right here to Facebook. So thank you so much for watching episode 345 every day at 12 noon Eastern time, watching on YouTube and or checking out the podcast, listening to Papa Swolio blow up your fucking ear holes every day on SoundCloud and iTunes. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Make some sick gains if your gym's open. If not, eat some sick gains. And I'll see you all tomorrow for Motivation Monday and some nice freaking, might rage a little bit on Monday. Might rage a little bit tomorrow. And remember, Premium, we have our accountability meeting tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So deuces and gooses. Oliver, make sure you message me. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, peeps.